Good afternoon, everyone. It's so great to be here, and what a lovely day outside, right? Right. We're so lucky to have this day today. So, a lot of people ask me why I'm running for mayor. Maybe it's really hard. This better? Yeah. Okay. So a lot of people ask me why I'm running for mayor during this really hard time in the city. And the answer is really simple for me. It's because I love Portland. It's given me so much in my life. And I started this journey with a real honest recognition of where we are as a city. But I don't have to tell all of you that we have serious work ahead to turn our city around, because we know that the status quo is completely unacceptable. And I also know that we don't need to forget who we are as Portlanders to change things. I grew up here, and this city gave my family incredible opportunities. And I know the values of Portland. They're a lot like the values in our own families. We look out for each other. We care for each other. We respect and embrace our differences and work across our differences. And I know that when we work together, we get really great things done. And it's the only way that we've ever gotten things done here. And that's how I know that Portland's best days are still ahead of us. And that's why my top priority is public safety. Everyone in Portland must be safe in their homes, in their neighborhoods, safe to start and run their small businesses, safe raising families, all right here. And that's why I will fight very hard to shut down open air drug markets and vastly expand addiction treatment options. I'll support our police officers and firefighters while adding more and better trained officers to the ranks, because no one should be waiting an hour or more for our first responders to show up during the worst moments of our lives. So I will work hard to lower 911 response times and help law enforcement do their jobs. And we must absolutely put an end to people living under our overpasses, in our parks, and on our streets. It is not compassionate and it is not progressive. It's wrong and inhumane, and in the Rose City, it must end. And my plan to get people off the streets isn't a quick fix or a soundbite. It's increasing temporary shelters, addiction treatment to help people get off drugs and get the mental health care needed, and onto a path of stability and to housing. And it's not okay that people are dying day and night on our streets, and it's not a solution to move them from neighborhood to neighborhood. The fact is, we all know this. We need real accountability, and we also need compassion to address our toughest challenges. We don't need flashy, and we don't need any more drama. We just need hard work. We need innovative solutions and decisive and competent and proven leadership. I'll also work really hard to change how we take care of our city, free of garbage, free of graffiti, and an end to empty storefronts, both downtown and in our neighborhoods. I've been a city commissioner for the last 3 years, and I started in the middle of the COVID pandemic and the fentanyl epidemic that have both hit our city way too hard. And since that time, I've helped expand the Portland Street Response to provide emergency services for people in crisis. And I've also supported the hiring of more trained police officers in our city, both armed and unarmed. I was also pivotal in getting the city council and police to agreement on body-worn cameras, something their union president personally thanked me for. And I'm leading the Portland Clean Energy Fund that's making transformative investments in our clean economy and making our community more resilient with projects like energy efficiency retrofits, bike lanes and sidewalks connecting neighborhoods, and planting and taking care of trees throughout the city, especially in Portland, in the neighborhoods in Portland. And I won't let anyone misuse that money for their own pet political projects, because tackling the climate crisis isn't just right for our future, but it's also right for our presence and our families too. And last, I made the call and got the votes to finally, after 20 plus years of disagreement, to consolidate the city's permitting functions. This means it'll be quicker and easier for homeowners to build that extra bathroom, or for small business owners to build out new amenities with less hassle, or for housing developers to make better timelines and in turn save money. So you know what that all means? It means that I've solved hard problems. And that's why you can trust me to work hard, to take responsibility, and solve problems in the future as the mayor. And despite what some other folks are saying, there are no easy solutions.
And while they might be a good soundbite, false promises like tent bans do not solve homelessness. People solve homelessness. They just tend to push homeless people to take cover in storefronts of small businesses, deeper into neighborhoods, vacant or neglected buildings, or in parks where they can find shelter. So to put a finer point on it, I'm not a political performer, but guess what? You don't need to be the loudest one in the room to get stuff done. I'm running for mayor because Portlanders, you all deserve more from their mayor than noise, than divisiveness and drama. You deserve a mayor who's a fighter and who can deliver, who can bring people from different corners to the table to be thoughtful and decisive when making tough decisions and bring a focus on getting results. Our challenges right now are way too big for anything less. And these next few years are really the opportunity of a lifetime for us in Portland to change our city by remembering who we are and what we value here. We must look forward to a Portland that's thriving, that's clean, that's vibrant, a Portland that is operating under a realistic plan that moves people off the street, out of tents, into shelter and into housing, and provides those addicted to fentanyl a path to treatment, but also holds everyone accountable to getting into and staying in treatment. A Portland that brings back community policing and actively works to attract more police officers to make our city safer and ensures those officers are trained in Portland values. We must look forward, but I will admit this. I'm also looking to the past for inspiration from another woman mayor Portland has had, Mayor Vera Katz, whom I know a lot of you remember, who also ran on a platform of a thriving, vibrant, and safe community. And her incredible 12 years led to huge progress for Portland. With her example, and by working together, a better Portland, I believe, will rise. And we won't go just back to what we've been, because let's be real, some people were left behind during that progress. That's why we need Portland to become better than the best, safer than its best, fairer than its best, more livable and vibrant and accountable to all of us. And I'm confident because I know that what we can achieve when we're aligned in a vision together and when we have leadership who can deliver for everyone. My own grandparents were immigrant farm workers who chose to make their life here. They chose to come here to this community, and this community gave them huge opportunities to succeed. And that's exactly the kind of place that Portland is, a place of hope and a place of opportunity. And you can bet that's what it will continue to be in the future when I'm mayor. We need to hold a vision for Portland to be the most livable city in the world. And friends, it would be my greatest honor to have you join me on that journey. So thank you so much for giving me a few minutes of your time, and have a great night.
All right, thank you so much, Carmen.